Rock doesn't move on its own until steel, hydraulics, and horsepower team up and start rewriting the ground. One moment you're looking at a hard, locked-up bank of rock and soil, and the next it's flowing into truck beds like a controlled avalanche. The sound, the vibration, the precision. This is mining at full rhythm, where every bucket is production and every second matters. In this video, you'll watch two serious machines working in a mining environment. The Caterpillar 6015B loading hard rock and soil onto haul trucks, and the Komatsu PC1250 keeping the material moving with fast, clean dump truck loading cycles. We'll break down what you're seeing, how these excavators generate their power, why their digging technique looks so smooth, and how the operators turn heavy material into consistent truckloads with minimal downtime. Watch closely, because the best moments aren't just the big bites, they're the small decisions that make the whole operation efficient. Let's start with the Caterpillar 6015B, a modern mining-class hydraulic excavator built to move a lot of material without drama. Machines in this category are designed around high hydraulic flow, strong breakout force, and durability in abrasive conditions. The 6015B's job here is simple in theory and demanding in reality. Keep trucks fed with a steady mix of hard rock and soil while maintaining safe, repeatable cycles. Look at this angle as the bucket enters the pile. Notice how the operator doesn't stab randomly. The bucket teeth set in, the stick pulls, and the bucket curls through the material in one continuous motion. That curl is where hydraulic excavators shine. It's controlled leverage, not brute impact. When loading hard rock, bucket fill factor becomes everything. You want a full bucket, but not a jammed bucket. Watch closely as the operator works the edges and seams, breaking interlock before committing to a deep pull. That reduces shock loads, protects pins and bushings, and keeps cycle time consistent. In mining, consistency is profit. A smooth 20 to 30 second cycle repeated all hour beats a few hero scoops that cost wear, fuel, and time. You'll also notice the machine stays planted, track square to the face, minimal repositioning. Repositioning looks small, but it kills production, and it increases the risk of uneven footing. Now look at the loading pattern on the trucks. Great loading isn't just dump it in, it's controlled placement. Watch closely when the bucket swings over the bed. Material drops front to back in a planned sequence to keep the truck balanced. An uneven load can stress tires and suspension, and it can make a haul truck feel unstable on ramps. Placing the first pass toward the front and then walking material back helps distribute weight properly, especially with mixed rock and soil. Also notice the dump height. The operator releases the load high enough to clear the sideboards, but not so high that rock slams and bounces out. That's experience. Clean dumps, less spillage, less rework. Speaking of performance, here's a real highlight. On most mine sites, trucks only earn money when they're moving. Every extra minute under the shovel or excavator creates a queue, and that queue ripples through the whole operation, from the face to the crusher to the dump point. That's why fast, repeatable cycles matter more than anything you can brag about on paper. The 6015B is doing exactly what a production machine should do. Steady bucket loads, smooth swing, minimal over-rotation, and quick return to the digging position. Now shift over to the Komatsu PC1250, another heavyweight that's right at home in this kind of work. This excavator is known for strong digging performance and a confident, stable feel. Exactly what you want when you're loading dense material all shift long. Watch this angle as the PC1250 works the pile. The operator keeps the bucket close during the swing, which reduces wasted motion and keeps the machine stable. A wide, lazy swing looks dramatic, but it's slower and it's harder on components. Tight swings and controlled rotation are what production crews aim for. Look closely at the coordination. Boom up, swing, bucket positioned, dump, and back in. One continuous flow. That's not speed for the camera, that's efficiency. The operator is blending movements so the hydraulics stay working instead of waiting. And when the material changes, more soil, less rock, you'll see the technique adjust. Softer material allows quicker penetration and faster bucket fills, but you still want a clean cut to avoid dragging and spilling. Rockier loads slow the cycle slightly, but the operator compensates with smarter entry angles and controlled curl rather than forcing it. Camera tip: watch the truck positioning relative to the excavator. The best setups keep the truck in the sweet spot of the excavator swing, not too far to the side, not too close to the tracks, and lined up so the operator can place the load without overreaching. Less reach means faster cycle times and less strain, and it keeps the loading zone safer. And if you're watching for skill, watch the bucket. Clean entry, full curl, controlled dump, zero hesitation. That's the signature of a confident operator. If you're enjoying this kind of real mining production, hit like It helps more heavy equipment fans find the video. And drop a comment. Which machine would you rather run for a full shift? The Caterpillar 6015B or the Komatsu PC1250? If you want more hard rock loading, big excavators, and operator skill breakdowns, subscribe and keep notifications on so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching this shift of pure hydraulic power and mining precision. In the next video, we're bringing another lineup of heavy iron with even bigger loads, tighter cycles, and more satisfying rock-moving action. So stay tuned, because the work only gets heavier from here.